Hi guys, what is up? Welcome to my new YouTube series. It's called the International Park series right now, where we're highlighting international theme parks and amusement parks all over in every single country of the world, excluding the U.S. because we do our regular updates on the U.S. parks. So this will be different theme parks around the world. And today we're going to start with Thorpe Park in England here. It's called the Thorpe Park Resort, but they usually is commonly known as Thorpe Park. It's a theme park located in between the towns of Chertsey and Staines upon Thames in Surrey. These are both in England. The resort is owned by Merlin Entertainments, which also owns the Legoland theme parks as well. Um, it is a water-based. This theme park has a water-based theme because it was built on a piece of land that was previously flooded along decades ago. It had flooded, so and that's how it got its theme because of its water theme was on the flood. The whole resort is about 490 acres large. There's 26 total attractions with 7 roller coasters and 4 water rides. If you want to go visit the website, it's called thorpepark.com. There's several roller coasters, including a wing coaster called the Swarm, a Eurofighter type coaster called Saw the Ride, an Intamin launch coaster that looks like an accelerator type, looks like on the scale of accelerator, not Top Thrill Dragster, but like accelerator, called Stealth. There's an inverted coaster called a Nemesis Inferno. Colossus is another coaster. It's not a wooden coaster or nothing like Twisted Colossus, but it's a steel sit-down coaster made by Intamin. Walking Dead the Ride. This is interesting. This is a steel sit-down coaster made by Vekoma, which is obviously provide a much different experience than the Walking Dead attraction at Universal Parks. The last coaster looks like a a family coaster, Flying Fish Mac rides, and this potentially could be it's a steel powered coaster, so I guess it's not a spinning coaster, but it looks like it could be a spinning coaster, but it's not. And those are the so there's several flat rides and dark rides, from thrilling flat rides to like bumper cars and just all these great the typical like carnival flat rides you see around here. And there's some water rides, like a river rafting ride called Roomba Rapids, Storm Surge, which is interesting. It's like a water slide type of ride, but I guess it's you sit in this raft and but it's like the trough is like a water slide. It's very interesting. Tidal waves, like the to go shoot the suits attraction, and then there's the actual water slide called Depth Charge, which is interesting. Um, and this park is separated into 6 different territories here. There's the Amity area, based off Amityville from Jaws, Old Town, which is kind of a ghost town, like a type of thing, Lost City, Port and Base Camp, The Jungle, and Swarm Island. Port and Base Camp includes the park entrance building, the main dome. Amity is the again based by Jaws. That's where the water rides are, like Tidal Wave, Stealth, and Flying Fish, which is that coaster. Storm in the Teacup, Depth Charge, Wet, Amity Beach, and Storm Surge. The jungles are really cool, as it looks like a very um, forested area. Includes rides such as Nemesis, Inferno, Mr. Monkey's Banana Ride, Roomba Rapids, and the I'm a Celebrity Maze. There's an Angry Birds land, which looks like it's the newest land that opened up on May 24th of 2014. And obviously it'll be themed around Angry Birds, and this includes an Angry Birds 4D theater, which is kind of cool for the children and for everybody. And includes some bumper cars, Kingpins, Wild Hog Dodgems, and Detonator Bombs Away. Wonder what that attraction is. Old Town looks like one of the oldest lands, as they usually are. Like with Knott's Ghost Town's the first land that it opened up with. And here. Old Town opened in 1989. It's themed around the Canadian Rockies. The main attraction is Saw the Ride, which is that coaster with has about three inversions. It also has a couple of family rides and a little train ride for the kids. Lost City opened in 2001. It's basically just like the lost city of Atlantis, almost like the Islands of Adventure Lost City. This has a Colossus roller coaster and some other flat rides as well. Swarm Island was opened in 2012, and it was themed about the land was reclaimed from the water that surrounds the island, and this has one attraction, is the Swarm roller coaster. The Dark Yard, actually, it's in the newest area is the Dark Yard, which opened up last year, and it contains the Darren Brown's Ghost Train, which is the dark ride attraction, which is awesome. The Walking Dead ride is an indoor roller coaster, which is awesome. Not a lot of indoor roller coasters besides outside the Universal and Disney parks, so it's awesome they have one. And this Thorpe Park is I learned about this park, by the way, from Twitter actually, or some of the YouTubers in England um visit Thorpe Park and have annual passes. So I'm like, man, I should definitely start my international park series on Thorpe Park because it seems like a really interesting and really cool park from the pictures and from what I see on Twitter. Looks like they also have some events here, like the annual Fright Nights. I guess that's the Halloween Horror Nights type thing. They have their own hotel called the Thorpe Shark Hotel, and that hotel is an overnight scare attraction that involves live actors terrorizing you while you're in your bed. Wow, that's very unique and new. Then in 2017, looks like Fright Nights was using the Walking Dead theme. But yes, definitely check out Thorpe Park here. Check out the website thorpepark.com. Um, it seems like a really interesting and really themed park that has a lot of everything, a lot from dark rides to intense roller coasters to family rides to intense family rides to thrill rides to small kiddie flat rides to big intense flat rides as well. Like the same mechanism as the Soul Spin ride, that same flat ride just has a different name here at this park. Um, Definitely check that out. Thank you also. Please subscribe if you like this international park series. Please subscribe to my channel as well down below. And I'll also put a link to the website in the description. But please subscribe to my channel. And next Tuesday, we'll be continuing with the international park series with Canada's Wonderland, a Cedar Fair park, which has some very great rides coming up in 2020. Definitely can't wait to check that out. I'll see you guys next Tuesday and see you tomorrow with my regular park update.